The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's episode 46 of the Not Impressed podcast. It's your boy Kane's World.
Peace sake.
And we back with another one, you feel me?
Back.
The podcast is officially a cougar. You feel me? When you broke down 45, officially a cougar, you feel me? Doing his thing out there. He looking good. You know what I'm saying? I see you, baby. Fake titties, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Cougar life.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro?
Shit, chilling, bro.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. I went to a couple parties, but don't think I went crazy.
Party boy. Which actually, that's a good start because I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I think we're going to have to go ahead and do an intervention for my boy Peter.
About what?
He's drinking too much
No,
liquor.
get the fuck out of here.
He's drinking too much liquor. Before this podcast started, he downed 2 beers and 3 cut waters. And he said, I want to finish them before we start because I don't want the people to judge me.
I don't want to be alcoholic.
And that shit's worrying me because I'm like, he don't want people to know he's drinking this shit.
That's my first drink. When was my last drink? That was like a week ago. Maybe I drank something. But even then, I drank like a half a can and dumped that shit out.
This nigga had 3 drinks. He only been here for 30 minutes.
I'm a little buzzed. I'm not gonna lie. I just downed that shit right now.
Hey, anybody got any AA information? Drop it in the comments.
Fuck you.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
No, but no. So don't think I was a party animal. Okay, it was a kids party, and it was an older type of vibe. You feel me?
Okay.
So it was not like turned up really.
Did you drink?
No.
Okay.
I'm not alcoholic, man.
Just
Not
making
alcoholic,
sure.
man.
Hey, you feel me?
Shit.
1-800 Alcoholics Anonymous. You feel me? That's what's up, though.
What'd you do, dog? So let's get into that.
So Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Whatever. We'll just go to Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday I did the Netflix bites, which was pretty dope, pretty cool. I don't know if,
But you were telling me about it.
yeah. For the people who haven't heard about it, Netflix bites is basically like a pop-up restaurant. They have it for like 3-4 months off of Fairfax.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of meals made by the chefs that won competitions on Netflix.
Okay. So like some Iron Chef type deal?
Iron Chef. You
Bobby
know, they have
Flay.
the baking ones. You know, they have the, cooking ones.
It has a bunch of different little like...
Yeah, different ones from different chefs and stuff like that.
Some good stuff over there?
Yeah, I went for the brunch, which after going, I found out that the dinner menu is a lot better. There's a lot more stuff.
Okay.
But on the brunch, you get all the same pizzas and then like a couple other things. So got like poached eggs with like crab.
Really?
Yeah, that was pretty fire. And then
that combination is kind of crazy though.
Kimchi pizza with
I never really had kimchi. You be telling me about that.
Yeah, kimchi pizza with pork on it.
Okay.
So
what? Like, do you go over there? Is like all finger foods?
No. It was a full pizza.
Oh shit! So when you went over there, like,
well, no, you see the menu, but there's no pictures. I try to look this shit up, and then I'm just like, all right, let me try this, let me try that.
Gotcha.
They have like a pastry trolley where it's just different pastries, and they'll bring it around, and you just pick from it. They said they had it, and then when we asked for it, they said they were all out. But they had like a blueberry coffee cake, crumble coffee cake.
And this was hosted by Netflix, basically? Like they're sponsoring it?
Yeah, it's called Netflix Bites. Well, they're the ones putting it together. It's their pop-up.
And is it like indoor or is it outdoor?
They have indoor and outdoor, full bar. They have crazy drinks too, like from different, what is that shit called?
Bar rescue type shit?
Yeah, but what are they called?
John Tafford.
I want to say somethingologist. Definitely not barologist. Mixologist. There we go.
Mixologist.
Yeah, for sure.
I watched live Bar Rescue.
I used to watch that shit tough.
Bro, Bar Rescue's funny. He's like the military guy.
No, the funniest one was the one at the gay bar in Vegas.
What happened?
They kind of ruined the episode for me too. Like ruined the show for me.
Why?
Because it seemed so outlandish. It wasn't real. Okay. But it was a gay bar, and it was like the owner. He would just like basically treat the other dudes that worked there like shit. He's like. Play Britney Spears, bitch. And he threw a fucking glass at him and shit. Like, that nigga was an asshole. But yeah, it was a crazy episode.
Hey, man, sometimes gay people be turning up, bro.
No, for sure.
Like a little bit more than
little extra.
A little more than extra, bro.
I mean, I think it's a little mix of energies, you feel me? That masculine energy mixed with the feminine is dangerous as shit.
For sure, it's like, it's like Powerpuff Girls and shit.
For sure, that's dangerous.
Sugar and spice and everything. Nice.
But after that, this nigga's stupid. After that, I ended up doing, I went to the Drake concert.
Drizzy.
Honestly,
how was that, man?
Best concert I ever been to. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay.
Yeah, hit that shit up. That shit was dope.
So, like, you went to the Drake concert.
Yeah.
Right? And you seen this energy live. Like,
oh, crazy.
Do you feel that when it's all said and done, that Drake is like pretty much solidified as far as like a Michael Jackson is to like the pop world?
I felt like, so, because I've never seen Michael Jackson, I didn't feel like I could give the full like key to that, you know, and say that. Sure. But
I mean, but we seen the video of him like turning and then just everybody's
falling. Yeah. See, you know? I couldn't see that.
You couldn't see that.
But
I'm sure there was some people.
No, but there's people crying and shit for sure. But I will say that connection we were talking about a little bit before, like that connection of like, I've been listening to this nigga since I was like in middle school. You know what I'm saying? And like most of the people who are at that concert have been listening to him for 10 plus years. Like there's a different type of connection with that shit. Like
to see it live now is like kind of like almost surreal a little bit.
Like those people are, for sure. It was like, it almost made the words mean that much more. You feel me? They held that much more weight. Like this nigga saying it and meaning it, and you can feel that shit. That shit was different.
Turned up.
Yeah, in a way, bro, it's crazy because like when it comes to that, when it comes to music, when it comes to like him specifically or any artist like that, like on that level, like they're like binded to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's like a story, like the music of your life, basically.
No,
you know,
for
like,
sure, exactly.
Like
it reminded me of high school.
Exactly, it could take you right back to an actual smell, taste, everything. You're like, wait, what the fuck,
bro? That shit reminded me of driving to dance. We're going to dance to go to the club. On a Tuesday, they used to have all ages lit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure, in Hollywood.
Was it the arena?
Yeah, at the arena.
The arena. I never been there. I never been there. I heard a lot about it.
Bro, Tuesdays and Thursdays, it was like all ages. So there
I'm lying. I've been to the new one. They have a new location.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not there anymore. There would be a 15-year-old, 16-year-old popping Molly, and then like it's all ages.
That's
so there's
crazy.
21 and over people right there.
Yeah,
and we're
crazy.
shuffle battling each other
That's
and shit.
Crazy.
And drinking liquor with girls and shit. Like, shit was crazy.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times though.
Crazy times.
Good times though. Good times. That's what's crazy. And then not going to school the next day or going to school the next day.
No, because I went to the new one. It was pretty lit though. It was pretty lit. It was a nice crowd. But right when I walked out, there was some food just got slammed, bro. Like suplex, my nigga. And then like I'm looking at the security guys. Well, like you guys better go handle that shit.
Nothing, they're like,
I wasn't, nigga. Out of sight, out of mind.
No, the last time I had gone out, I went out with Manuel Rich. Shout out the boys, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out the boys, man.
Nigga, some nigga ended up getting smoked.
Really?
Like right outside the club, right as we left. Like literally within 5-10 minutes.
You guys seen that shit or?
Yeah, seen that shit. Like right there.
When the fuck? What? What? Recently?
This was probably a couple months ago.
Oh wait.
I want to say it was for Richie's birthday or Manuel's birthday.
Really?
I can't remember exactly what we were doing, but for sure.
It wasn't when Manny came down here.
No, it was the time before that. It was the time before that.
You never told me. What the fuck? You never ever told me that, bro.
Mariah was there too.
You never told me that.
Yeah, shit was wild.
Why the fuck you never told me
Nigga,
that?
I don't know. I guess I didn't bring it up at that time, but yeah.
The fuck? You seen somebody get smoked, bro?
Yeah, for sure. It was like right after the club, so you know the streets are packed.
You seen homie drop.
Yeah.
You seen him get laid the fuck out.
I seen somebody drop. So what happened was too, so everybody's standing around and then
allegedly
like, the cops started pulling up. I didn't say I seen the person who did it. I just seen somebody drop.
That's crazy.
So the cops come, you know, and they're like walking, but they don't know who did it at that point. And then out of nowhere, like somebody says, "Hey, that's him." And then one nigga just starts taking off. And they started chasing after him, and like 20 seconds later, you see the helicopter and shit. This is in the middle of Hollywood too.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Never told. It's like just slip. Oh yeah, I seen someone. Like nigga, what the fuck?
That's what's crazy.
So you know, Drake's been getting bras thrown at him and shit.
Lit.
You seen some bras getting thrown yesterday,
I seen
right?
a couple.
Did you throw any panties?
No, I didn't. I should have brought yours. You'd have been like, damn, these bitches is big. What the fuck size of D? Who's this? Where's she at?
You need the whole factory's fucking all their con in their.
It would have been Peter's boxers with holes in it and shit.
Fuck you, man.
This nigga got holes in that motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Whole ass out, nigga. These assless chaps are fucking Fruit of the Loom, nigga.
It's been going crazy though, because like now it's like a thing. I was looking at that because so the video that you posted on the page is that a video you took?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That like how it's a thing. Like it's like a theme of this tour for him. You know, like
Not Impressed Podcast Instagram. Go check that out.
Who got the biggest bras?
That
and
was
shit, like,
exclusive. Yeah, he had a shirt too. Like part of the merch, he had a shirt. Some of the merch was weak, honestly. The 21 Savage merch was I got some. I got the I got the 21 Savage shirt, and then I got a Drake one. But a lot of the Drake shirts it just said IAAB for It's All a Blur tour. And then
the tour dates.
Yeah. Not even the dates. Like a couple that just said IAAB. Like that's why I wasn't really fucking with the Drake ones.
They didn't have no full like.
He had one with
stuff.
the image on the back. It had like a retro image and shit. And then, but the 21 was the only one that had the like you said, the tour dates and the classic.
Okay. Did you get the 21?
Yeah, I got the 21 one. Oh yeah, but they had a Lost and Found one, and it was with a bunch of bras on it.
Lost and Found was a song that he made, or what?
There's definitely a song too, but basically saying all the bras that they throw on stage, like it was a pile of all the bras.
Okay, got you. Yeah, because I'm sure like seeing this kind of like trend now, right? I was like, is he capitalizing off of it? You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like making some merch and shit. Like who got the biggest Yeezys?
That nigga said I got so many bras now and shit.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have like a whole room dedicated to
the biggest one he got that I seen was that he called out was the 36G.
Which was the one yesterday, no?
That was the one yesterday. Yeah. But the biggest one he's ever called out was the 36 Double G, the girl who got
OnlyFans sponsorship.
No, Playboy.
Oh, Playboy sponsorship. Yeah. That's crazy.
Super crazy.
That's just wild.
36G, baby.
But would you say that like, okay, so when you first hear Drake, like did he like, were you instantly a fan, or what do you think? What was your thought process?
So the first time I heard Drake was
what was the first song you heard? Do you remember?
So I want to say was Forever. Or
really?
No, definitely not Forever.
Forever. That
I can't remember. What was the first two? We talked about this before.
Well, Best I Ever Had was the like.
And then what was the other one? Because the other one was one I said. You said Best I Ever Had. I said it was a different song, but either way, I can't remember what it was. But it was right after a Degrassi episode, and the commercial came on, and I was like, "This shit weak." I was like, "This nigga ain't never gonna make it." It's that shit.
No, you know what's funny though, because like, I mean, there's been plenty of times that like I hear an artist and I'm just like, I'm not really fucking with it, you know? And Drake was one of those artists. Like when the Best I'd Ever Had song came out, I wasn't sold on it, you know what I'm saying? But shortly after, I would say like when I heard like November 18.
Oh yeah, that was
or
different.
Like Brand New.
Yeah.
Honestly,
new? After the first song, it was over already. Brand New.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
He had one, what the fuck was that shit called with Like Lee?
With who?
Like Lee.
Who the fuck is that? It's an artist?
Yeah, she's a singer.
I don't know, but like I said, for me, like it wasn't an instant like, oh, I love this. You know what I mean? Like bit. I do remember the first image of Drake that I seen though.
What was it?
It was him like in snow with like a overcoat, like trench coat.
Yeah,
you remember that image?
Nah.
But I was just like, who the fuck is this? You know?
But you didn't see him on Degrassi?
No. I never watched that in my life.
Roxanne watched the Degrassi. I didn't watch it too much, but I used to see episodes.
Yeah,
and like, I remember seeing him
idea
walking one day, and then I catch the episode a couple weeks later, and he's in a wheelchair, and I'm like, "What happened to that nigga?" She's like, "Oh, he got shot." Da, da, da. And it was that episode.
Oh shit,
that was it.
Seen him rolling away and shit.
No, for real, he was all mad. It was like his boy who did it.
Oh, was it? I never watched that at all. Never watched that at all. But it's crazy, like for me, because like I really do think that when it's all said and done, bro, like you gotta put Drake,
no, for sure,
at the top of the game, bro. Like
1000%.
And I think anybody that thinks otherwise is a hating ass bitch, bro. Like, cause like homie don't miss longevity,
quality,
and then also like okay, so it's also about the lane switches.
Yeah, for sure.
Like his with the Central C. The way he's flowing to you know what I mean, to cater to the UK sound.
Sure. But do you agree that that's like some culture vulture shit too? Like if it was anybody else, it'd be some culture vulture shit.
It shows skill to me.
Yeah,
it shows 100% skill. I get what you're saying. It's like kind of like, oh, I'm gonna go with the trends, but to be able to do it and do it right, that changes it.
A lot of people, they get judged for that shit, but also at the same time, a lot of people suffer from that.
I think everybody's just hating.
A lot of people suffer from that having the same song over and over, like Lil Baby. He's going through that right now.
The
NBA
Baby,
Youngboy, the baby. Yeah, all the songs sound the same, so it's like
Gunna, like his album. We talked about a little bit, like yeah. When you start to hearing 8 song, it's like it's very.
Hey, but when you think about Drake in the last 10 years, like name a bad song that's actually bad.
None of them. None of them. Because even when Hotlines came on,
at first you didn't.
At first, I wasn't like the beat. Dun, dun, it's like very like Caribbean style, like, and I just wasn't really rocking with it at first. But like, it's definitely like you know why it.
Those niggas are surgical with that shit.
So I'm gonna be honest with you.
They must know the tones. They know the They know they're surgical with that shit.
No, I mean they can't like the sound is crazy. Like 40 and shit. Like that link up with him with Drake is like kind of like it needed to happen.
But you know they say certain frequencies and shit like tap into your ear and shit like that. Out, bro. So I'm like, these niggas probably just know exactly what the fuck
because
to
there
do.
is a certain tone, like a tuning, and I'm like, I never really. I mean, I should know this, but like, I'm like, do they do the song and then just like the same way you change the key, do they do that at the end to the frequency,
or do they add it the whole time from the beginning?
Is it from the beginning? Because like the music sounds perfect. You know what I mean? Like not just Drake. You know, like listen to any of these great songs, like. It's super perfection. Like it trips me the fuck out, dog. But I want to say with Drake, like he, like I said, bro, when he, you know, is done with this shit, bro, like who do you see? Anybody else that can fill those shoes that's gonna be able to hit like that? You feel me?
There could be some people that just surprise me, but honestly, like
they probably haven't been discovered.
But like anybody that's just like on top of my head, I'm just like, oh, these niggas are already up there, like creeping. And if he were to leave, like they would take.
Don't get me wrong, J. Cole is a fucking monster too, bro.
That's true, but they just hold him in a different light. And I feel like still at this point, you can't compete with Drake still.
But also like all the success with any features and all that shit, and then of course when he's the feature, he's killing it. So it's kind of like different. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's different.
I mean? He kind of has his own lane and shit, and he respectively, you know.
No, it's definitely different.
But I want to say this because we talk about perfection, right, and the frequencies and all that stuff. I'm gonna say I'm like 90% sure, bro. Like, just like anything else in the industry, nigga, there is a room full of writers, bro.
No, for sure.
And like. The fact, like, I will say that, like, that's a little bit, like, I mean, it didn't really do shit for Drake. Like, it didn't do no damage to Drake's career saying that, oh, I am the writer when Quentin was saying that he was writing the records, you know? But if there's anything that's, like, kind of, like, salty, like that would kind of, like, not chop, like, not take away, but kind of take away, is the fact that Drake wouldn't just own up to, hey, like, yeah, I got a team of writers, you feel me? Like this is the industry. The same way when you go to a warehouse and there's like all these different like steps to get that product out. The same thing with the industry, bro. There's a bunch of writers. There's people that work in the marketing. There's people. It's all these different things. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows Kanye has full workshops with people
where he's just writing.
T, Drake.
Yeah.
Everybody's
came.
Yeah, everybody's came.
Well, but what I'm saying is like, if there's something that would taint Drake's career, is the fact that he just doesn't own up to the fact that, hey, nigga, like you aren't writing all these hits, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's not. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, there's no way, but
because even Michael Jackson, bro, like there's a lot of writers. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was great. He had a name a bad Michael Jackson song. There's really none either.
I'll never get a writer.
You would never?
Never.
Why not? You fucking help me write all the time. I give you lines sometimes. You never take them. You think that's whack, but it's okay.
No,
you never.
They help jog the memory.
Bro, every time I tell you right, you're like, no, fuck you. But it's okay. But what I'm saying is that, like, think about like
it's a writing session.
Some of my best songs, they're like lines are getting thrown at me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like. That's my only thing.
I'm just fucking with you. I'll definitely do some collaborative effort shit. Like I don't have no problem being in the studio with like-minded people and fucking they're bringing up, hey, we should do the hook like this, or like, what if we make the hook like this, and then I come in. You feel me? Like I don't got no problem.
No, I know that. But I'm also saying too, like for him not to like just say, you know, hey, look, it's the industry. Yeah, this is what happens. You know, like taint it. But that's it for me.
Yeah. Well, off the Drake shit. Anyways,
fire concert though, right?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So, I don't know if you've seen, but apparently there was a woman who ended up finding out she had a terminal illness and she had 9 months to live.
I seen that.
And her one request was to smash her ex. How you feel about that? How you feeling if you're the man, you're the husband?
What? I'm just like, what?
Like I've been thinking of. I was like, it's not that I've been thinking about it, but I mean, he was my first love, and sometimes it does come to my mind, and I only have 9 months to live, and I feel like I gotta get that dick one more time.
That tells me that the ex was beating that shit up, and the husband ain't doing it right. Is
that what it tells you?
Yeah. That's exactly what it tells me.
Because she wouldn't even want it. I guess because she wouldn't even want it at all, right?
Why would she think about the ex? If it was him, she'd be like, I want to fuck you until I die.
But it was more an emotional thing. What it was more like an emotional tie.
No,
she's just like,
she's about to die. She wants to get dick before she goes out. That's exactly what it is.
She's like, I got 9 months, nigga. It's all on the table.
She's like, let me get smacked around.
If she had 9 months, I'm like, you know what? If she had
9 months, I'd be like, okay, well then you can go do that, and then I can continue on with my life because you about to die.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And I want the life insurance. Last 3 months, you're good to do.
I want the life insurance.
Last 3 months, you're good to do what you want to do. First 6,
you gotta stay with me.
You gotta stay with me.
No, she want to get smacked around how the ex used to beat that shit up, and that's just what she wants.
No, that's crazy.
Now it's fucking wild. Like I said, if I'm in that position, I'd be like, the fuck? Like, then obviously I'm not the one for you. Like,
sure.
You've been sticking around and been thinking about the ex for the longest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It just happened.
But it's not about not being the one. I feel like you're taking it personal. You feel me? She's not saying you're not the one. She's just like, you know,
he ain't the one really laying it down. She's looking for the real plumber to lay the pipe. That's what she's looking for.
I could see
She's like, I'm on my way out. I need to go out with a bang.
Go get that shit one more time.
Go out there with a bang.
I've been fucking you for the last 5 years thinking about that shit. I need to get that shit one more time.
She definitely has been fucking this nigga thinking about the other one. That's what gets her off.
That's crazy. Is that fucked up to do that? Is that crazy?
And her, so, you know, only one life to live is not it's her being, you know, she only has 9 months left.
No, not for her. I'm saying for anybody to do that. Is that foul? Is that foul play?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not to go fuck. I'm saying to fuck and imagine somebody else.
Oh.
Is that foul play?
Is
that fucked up?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
All right, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think it is. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
you might as well just go with that person or
for sure.
Angelina Jolie, like just like
what if it's just a sexual thing in the moment? You know, playing devil's advocate. Like, what if it's just a sexual thing in the moment? Well, it could be role playing. You know,
you might as well role play then.
Yeah, but it's like a secret role play. It's a secret role play. You're the only one playing. That's fucked up. That's crazy.
Megan.
That's crazy.
No, but that's crazy, bro. What would you do? What would you do in that situation? Are you gonna? Okay, do you give the pass, or what? Like, are you giving the hall pass? Are you?
I'm gonna give the pass, but just know I'm passing when you're passing on. You feel me?
So then that means done.
I mean, I'm still gonna hold you down for the next 9
pass
months.
And go like
you
Monopoly.
Like, I'm not gonna like you got to get out the house. It's like obviously business as usual. We got kids, you know. We got kids and shit. We gonna act all cool. You could go fuck them. I'm gonna be fucking people. You gonna run out these 9 months?
You gonna run out these?
I still appreciate you. Love
this
you.
Nigga,
you know?
This nigga turns the hour like sand through the hourglass.
That's crazy. A 9 month hourglass is crazy. The 9 month hourglass.
As soon as this grain of sand. This last grain of sand hits.
That's sick, bro.
If you ain't out, if God didn't take you out, I'm out.
That's toxic, bro.
I'm just joking.
No, for sure.
It's all jokes. It's all games.
It's all good. It's all
jokes and games.
That's what this nigga said.
Like sand through the hourglass.
Sands of time.
So is the days of our lives.
Fucking Prince Akbar. Hey, but on another note, did you see that they're doing a Kobe and Gigi statue in front of the crypto? You didn't see that? Yeah, they're gonna be unveiling it. I think in the next week or two.
Hell yeah, I want to roll to that shit. Roll out
for sure. They said the 8th, but they haven't unveiled it yet.
It's probably gonna be packed, homie.
Yeah, it's just gonna be sick, bro. Because you know how they have all the other statues out there, Shaq, all that stuff. So
Chick Hearns,
Kobe's finally gonna be added, and with Gigi. That's dope.
Fire, man. When is it? Is it happening on 8/24 by any chance?
No.
Do you know?
Well, they said 8/8, and it didn't happen. So
okay.
It's got maybe
There's supposed to be a documentary coming out.
8/24 would hit.
Yeah, for sure. But there's supposed to be a documentary coming out too.
I'm gonna
on like Netflix or something like that with Kobe.
I fuck with that. I'm watching that as soon as that shit drop.
Did you watch his documentary like right before he passed? You ever watch that one? I forget what it's called.
I think so.
There's a documentary right before he passed, and they did like I think it was like his last year in the league, bro.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Check it out.
I didn't watch it, but I seen the trailer. I think I remember the trailer and all that.
So another note, something major that's been happening over the year. I mean, over like throughout this year and stuff. We're covering it a lot.
What's up?
Tory Lanez. They finally
10 years.
sentenced him.
10 years.
You know, for me, okay, yeah, 10 years crazy, whatever. I mean, if he did it, I don't know. We don't know. I don't know the status of it, but hey, according to the law, he did this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was enough evidence to show that he was the one that did this, which we're not going to condone violence against women like that. You feel me?
Facts.
But I will say that he has a second chance at life still at that, you know, with that type of sentence, dog.
Yeah, but they said they want to do 85%.
And he probably will do less than that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he'll do half.
Yeah, hopefully. It should be half in LA, but they're still trying to decide where they're going to send him. One,
he might go to Canada.
And two, for some reason, they said that they were going to do 85%. 85% is usually like a Fed case, and then state case, you get 50%.
Yeah.
But it was a state case. So, But she said 85%. So it's still kind of up in the air.
I'm pretty sure they'll get it down.
85%,
especially if he does like the pro, like because there's different things.
85% would be like another 6 years because it's already been like a year and a half.
Yeah, so he'll come out before 40s, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like 32 or 33. Speeding fast,
and I feel like he's such a talented dude, so he'll pick back up where he left off. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy. Now he just pops up at 39, like I'm back.
His hairline gonna be
really
back here
bald this time. Fuck it. This nigga gonna come out looking like fucking.
He's gonna just have all this right here, just like
this nigga gonna look like a Jefferson.
He's gonna look. Oh shit! Moving on up.
This nigga look like a fucking Jefferson, nigga. Nah, shout out Tory Lanez though.
Hey, Tory Lanez is the size of a gnome though.
Free that nigga, man. Free that nigga.
That nigga's the size of a gnome.
We just going in on Tory Lanez now. Free that nigga, man. It turned to a rose.
But we don't know. Like, I mean, you say free. It's like R. Kelly, fool. You gonna listen? You know?
No, that's different. That's very different.
I'm just saying.
No, it's very different though.
But it's violence against women.
It's very different.
So
that was against children.
And women, there was a lot of women coming forward that fool was a fucking cult leader.
Well,
and
that too.
Shit chained to them.
All that's weird.
All that shit.
But all I'm saying is there was a lot of reasonable doubt in the Tory.
There definitely was. I mean, like,
and there's gunpowder on the friend and not him. I mean,
like I said, there's definitely like enough reasonable doubt. Like I definitely went back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in the eyes of what happened and the facts right now, it's like fair. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Fair. So
shout out Meg. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I want to get a life-size Meg Thee Stallion poster for.
She's dating a millionaire now. You seen that?
She's dating a millionaire?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she be not dating a millionaire?
Well, she had another boyfriend. She was dating Pardison Fontaine.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, she was dating Party the whole time. The dude with
and
braids.
He's not like
he's a rapper. He's a singer, rapper.
But
he's a rapper, I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like he's not.
She was with him, and then like a week before the end of the trial, they broke up, and then a week after the trial, she was all of a sudden dating this millionaire and not Pardison Fontaine.
Got you.
Which
she's been super quiet though since.
Which he was like pressing Tory Lanez too, to squabble.
Who was
Party?
Party. I mean, I think anybody could beat up Tory Lanez, bro. That's why he had to pull the strap.
He says, what?
That's why you had to pull the strap.
This nigga is crazy. Meg was just mopping his ass.
Fool, she probably had that fool picked him up like, you know how like Woody got picked up by the big ass like
off the garbage truck?
Got thrown off the U-Haul?
Oh, off the U-Haul? No, for sure.
Okay. Let's talk about another crazy thing that's been happening a lot lately, fool. A lot. But it kind of was it wasn't kind of, it was very close to home.
What's up?
Smash and grab at Northridge Mall.
It was Topanga, no? Or Northridge?
Northridge.
It was Topanga. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was Northridge. But
okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
But they've been doing that shit like crazy lately, fool.
But you seen why people are saying the correlation is?
What do you mean?
Like why it's happening even more now recently?
Why?
Is because ever since they got rid of the cash bonds.
Oh, the whole
cash bail.
Yeah, you could do a bunch of like shit without having it. Like
there's a lot of stuff that you could do where you have to pay no cash bail, which is including like
robbery,
like some smash and grab shit.
Yeah. But that shit looked crazy, fool. Like, did you see them? Like, I seen this one guy, he grabbed like a whole rack of purses and it had like all the purses connecting. He's like damn near dragging that shit across.
That nigga's doing it the right way.
Bro, but it looked like these niggas look like they were like stumbling over their fucking feet.
They were like that's Home Alone trap in there. They put butter on the floor and oil and shit. Exactly. Marbles and
those marbles and shit. Niggas were just
like, what the fuck?
What the fuck, bro? Like, it was the sloppiest fucking
it
getaway.
Always looks like that. They be grabbing the shit good, but the exit is just horrible. They're going to the door, it's spinning the opposite way, and the other niggas trying to go, running into the door.
Running into the glass and shit. Like
what the fuck? Type of Tom and Jerry.
Bro, they've been doing this shit like crazy though. Like all in Beverly Hills, Century City. Century City gets hit every week.
But you can see how that Cash Bell would make niggas be like, well,
maybe we on the wrong side of the things. We should.
I wasn't even trying to say that.
But we can't do that. I would never.
No. For the record, absolutely not. I am not a thief.
I would never.
And I won't. But what I was gonna say is like that Cash Bell is kind of like makes it easy because it's just like, what the fuck? What's the worst gonna happen, bro? You're gonna get out in an hour.
They're gonna be like me when I was 10 years old and they got popcorn and cakes and shit.
10 Louis Vuitton bags that are like 5 bands each.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the same way when you go to the health and beauty section in Target and everything's locked up, we're about to see a lot of that shit just locked up, sure. Homie. Like they're going crazy,
bro. But 5 bands, 10 bags, 50 bands in fucking 2 minutes.
Finesse God.
50 bands in 2 minutes.
Finesse God has spoken.
If my math is correct, that's a lot of ducats.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's wild, bro. It's wild. I just been seeing it. And then there, I guess there's like, I don't know if you've seen that, like YG's getting like slack now because he made a tweet about like, basically this is the beginning, like kind of like edging it on, you know, saying like this is the beginning, like don't like there's more to come, basically.
What did he say? But what did he say exactly? Like he said this is the beginning, there's more to come, like
so pretty much
pertaining
like,
to
like just
licks?
being
to hitting licks.
Pretty much.
I'm trying to understand how he started the sentence. Yeah, I mean that nigga's the originator. Well, the nigga who put it on the map for flocking. So that nigga basically created that term to the world.
Well, flocking.
Yeah, they had the whole song "No Flocking," where they're literally describing how you find an Asian man in the hood, you follow him home, you rob him, still safe.
That's crazy.
And then that was like the lick era went crazy.
I've never had no boss to do nothing like that.
Well, now I'm gonna tell a story about the time. Nah, I'm just fucking shit.
I ain't never had the balls to do that shit, bro. That's just crazy. I guess I don't know what he said exactly, but yeah, no, there's no fucking image of it. But basically, he was getting slack and shit. Basically, like co-signing it. You know what I'm saying? Co-signing it and saying like, you know, about like kind of like being rebellious. You know what I mean? Like we talk about Paris and shit. They be going crazy when.
That's next level. That's different.
You know, like, but it's just kind of like no law and order. You know what I mean? Like, almost like fuck it, fuck the system.
Those niggas literally burn that shit down for weeks, nigga. I'm like trying to imagine.
And I don't know if anything's been done though. Like, do they get shit done?
I don't know what happened with that. I'm trying to fathom that happening like here. Like, what if that was downtown LA right now?
I mean, we had a glimpse. Definitely, like
kind of, but like not. They were just straight destruction.
Okay,
and not even trying to pretend it's not.
So look, remember when that shit was happening, right?
Yeah.
I swear, bro, driving down Ventura Boulevard, I seen a crate with bricks, homie.
Crate with bricks.
Like, because they were saying that they were dropping like that.
That they were giving
bricks out.
Yeah,
I fucking seen. I don't know. I mean, it could be from a construction company saying like.
But did you see any construction, or you just see
no?
It was just the crate there.
I'm just saying, like somebody that was organizing shit. Like, fuck that. We gonna lay
some crates, you know, bricks for these niggas.
But no, they was legit. I was like, did I just see a whole crate of bricks ready for them to like? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you ever go into any of these protests or anything like that?
No, I didn't. I wanted to. I should have.
take the pictures and shit, black and white. You be on there in the history books and shit. Stand up for your rights. Move on up, move on up.
Move on. Malcolm X. That's right. Walk out on me.
Walk out on my people like we. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock ran on us. This is funny.
Oh shit.
Speaking of some crazy shit though, the Hawaii fires, dog.
Insane.
First off, I've never seen anything like it. And in all 33 years of my life, nigga, I've never even heard about Maui being or Hawaii being on fire ever.
Yeah.
So how did their whole shit burn down? What are they saying? They're saying what? Do you know?
I don't know the cause of it. But from what I heard is that it's a certain part of the island where there's not a fire department that close by. So by the time the fire department, like, it's far away.
I'm sure there's a bunch of terrain.
And I'm sure there's not a lot of fire departments there.
For sure.
You know,
they probably got like 3 firefighters.
Yeah, type shit.
You know, and like a little short bus.
They probably got this nigga stupid.
It's just 3 fools hopping out of that shit.
Don't talk about your cousins like that, bro.
Someone's about to get
nigga, in another life, nigga, I could see you literally in Hawaii making some spam or some shit right now in a Loco Moco.
I'll be over there singing somewhere. Oh, what else? Ukulele
this
and shit.
Nigga.
Over the rainbow.
With the hog, cooking up a hog and shit.
Okay.
This is my cousin, Ukulele.
Okay. Hey, Leland.
No. Hey, Leland. This nigga.
You remember Dog the Bounty Hunter? Yeah, hey, Leland. Sure. Go talk to them boys. Fucking
Everybody was on ice. That's what that show taught me, was that everybody in Hawaii, just tweak. That's what that show taught me. I'm like, what the fuck? Is everybody just tweaking out there? For
sure.
Is this shit just Arizona or what the fuck?
For sure. Those niggas are over there fucking crazy.
Is this California's Arizona?
Hey, Dog was this shit, bro. But did you ever see the cringy ass episode where Dog professes his love to like this woman?
Beth?
No.
Beth when he got his new girl.
I think Beth had passed.
Oh.
Because Beth passed.
That was crazy.
Yeah, R.P. Beth.
Yeah.
But like, it was like somebody that was working with them, bro, and he, on live or some shit, he tries to confess his love, and then she like says no, basically. He's like, oh, I was just kidding.
I gotta watch that shit.
It's cringy as fuck.
What about the one where he got arrested? You seen that one?
I never seen the episode when he got arrested.
Him and his sons all got arrested. And
but
shit.
I remember they were like the whole
extradited to Mexico and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
So they had went and took somebody who was on bail that was running from their bail, and they ran over there. They took him, but he was like the son of a well-known like guy who owns a pharmaceutical company or something. Like, he's a millionaire and shit in Mexico. So you know, when you're at that level, you're some kind of tapped in. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody moving freely with that much money not tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, Dog was a show, man. Dog was going crazy.
So he got the guy. He did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. He got him.
Yeah.
And then they ended up saying that like he wasn't supposed to be doing that, and the guy was in distress, and they kidnapped him. So then they arrested Dog, and then they were locked up in a Mexican prison for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that was a big. It was a big like.
That was a crazy one.
It was a bit crazy. Like, but let's go back to Hawaii, man. Like, okay, so I'm not gonna say that this is what it is, but it's definitely been thrown around now. The conspiracy now is, have you ever heard of the term directed energy weapons?
Oh my God, where is this coming from?
Have you ever heard of that term?
Not specifically, but it sounds like ray gun, beam, laser, or anything of that nature. Right?
Okay. Like I said, I'm not saying that this is what it is, but it's been tied in. The conspiracy is that.
Where the fuck did this come from?
Well, just people have been saying it like on TikTok, on Instagram, like all the comments. If you go to like when you start looking up some stuff, it says like, oh, this is this is directed energy or whatever. But I mean, I'm not saying that this is what that is. You know what I'm saying? Because like from what I've seen is that they said that there was like some like power lines that went down that caused the fire, basically, you know, and then it just spread very quickly.
Plausible.
Which is crazy though. I mean, it's considered the biggest fire of the century, bro.
Bigger than the fucking rainforest?
Right now, it's being considered the most deadliest fire in the last
most
century.
deadly.
Yeah, because there's like up to 100 like casualties or something.
Oh
like that.
shit!
Yeah, and there's plenty of people missing. You know,
I wonder how big that area is. Because remember, the rainforest was burning for a fucking long time.
And Australia, remember?
Oh, Australia too. But I don't know if there was a lot of people.
And then Cali had terrible. Remember that shit that a couple years back?
Yeah, that was bad.
2017.
But whatever happened to the rainforest, they said that like fucking 10% of that shit, 20% of that shit burned down. And that was gonna fuck.
I don't know who makes these stats up. You know what I mean? That's just what I read.
They said it was gonna fuck up our whole fucking like oxygen and level,
which is a lie. Supposedly, like we get no oxygen from the rainforest.
Supposedly that only takes care of itself.
Exactly.
I was watching a video of it was on Joe Rogan, and it was this dude that was living in the rainforest, and he was talking about how he was like, once you're there for a couple hours, like you almost feel like you're connected to nature, and like the way everything is working circular. He's like, you're drinking water, you're sweating, that sweat evaporates, and then you can almost feel it come back as rain 4 hours later. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like
just a cycle of
that whole
life.
cycle. He's like, everything feels super connected right there and shit.
Yeah.
Like when he said that show, like, that's crazy.
I can imagine. I mean, I definitely been wanting to go camping and stuff because I feel like you really get like in tune with some other like kind of level of energy. Let's just say. Right?
Lonnie was just in Arizona and he showed me some pictures of the sky.
I seen that.
Oh, you seen that? He posted it?
Yeah.
Oh, and like, bro,
and it kind of the quality changed because Instagram.
Yeah. Bro, he showed me on his phone, like, and he's literally just taking a picture of the sky and like you can see the whole Milky Way, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was insane. I'm like, fuck, I want to see that shit.
Need that for sure. But back to this direct energy thing though. It doesn't. I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, fucking. I'm not gonna correlate. I'm not gonna say that that's what it was with Maui.
I'm just trying to hear what kind of proof they came with. Like, are they just saying random fire, boom, that's a fucking laser beam? Like, what the fuck?
I guess because, like, bro, I've never heard of it happening. You know, either. Have you ever heard of that shit happening?
What, a fire?
But in Maui like that, in Hawaii, and like taking everything.
There would be a fire anywhere.
I guess. I can't start a fire.
Sure you could, bro.
No, I did before.
Yeah,
with the rock and fucking sticks and everything.
With the flint?
Nah, just rock and sticks.
The straight rock?
Yeah, I watched Castaway and I was like, I could do this.
Yeah,
shit.
fucking right.
Nah, we did try though.
Wilson,
we did try, but you know, like you have to get dry, super dry ass wood. This is a whole process. We had like some random ass bamboo.
Yeah, you need like a certain kind of like rock. Yeah.
It takes a lot more.
You can't just use any type of rock and just be like,
I just got 2 chopsticks and thought I could start a fire.
This nigga is stupid.
No, but the direct energy thing trips me out though, bro. Like it makes like not that makes sense, but that would be you always see it in like, you know, like Despicable Me, you know, he wants the ray gun and you know, like you see these different things like that would make sense that they are developing things like that.
No, I mean, they said that Tesla was creating a death ray and they found like blueprints of a death ray when he was alive and that the government took all that paperwork.
Oh, Tesla, like
Nikola
Tesla. Oh shit.
And that was fucking when? Like 60s, 70s?
I don't even know.
Yeah, like 60s, 70s? Or 50s?
Probably
before that, huh?
Maybe before that.
Like 20s?
I think he's like fucking probably 1800s, my nigga.
Nah. Nah, you're tripping.
I think
1943.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you heard about that though, right? So he had a bunch of trunks and he had a bunch of blueprints and a bunch of his projects that he was working on
to make energy directed weapons.
A bunch of stuff. So he had one for ray guns too. And supposedly he had a ray gun. He already had one made, like a death ray gun. So, but he had a bunch of trunks and a bunch of just projects, everything that he had, and he kept it with him in a hotel. So the government, when he died, they sent somebody to his house to take all of his plans and stuff like that. And guess who they took? Who they sent?
Who?
Donald Trump's uncle.
Really? Interesting.
Donald Trump's uncle.
You said FBI?
He was FBI, yeah.
Oh, really?
Donald Trump's talked about him before, too, saying, like, my uncle was an FBI agent, yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, a lot of people don't know that he was actually the agent that was sent to get the stuff. Who knows what he did with that stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But nonetheless, I mean, like, I've never heard this term ever. Like,
yeah. I haven't heard that specific term, but I already could assume what it was. I've definitely heard ray guns, energy guns. We definitely, from what they've said, we have that type of thing for sure.
I mean, because I would think that like
I think they have it like on the Navy.
I would think that something that's similar to or like is the same kind of concept is the stuff that scrambles radar, maybe.
I'm sure something like that. Some type of energy.
It's transmitting something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like that bro, if you can create something like that, you have a major upper hand.
I seen it was a Navy pilot and he's talking about like UFOs and stuff, and he's saying something that like another use of the radar is that it can actually send like some type of wavelength through the radar. And supposedly that's how they were like crashing some UFOs and stuff like that, is because
they were like fucking it up.
He was like, nobody really knows that that's part of like radar as well, that we have that. But
to scramble the radar, or
no,
like
to fuck up whatever's flying through there. Well, that's electrical. That's being hit by that radar.
So what do you think about like in the future, everybody has electric cars? Do you foresee something like, not foresee it, but like the concept is there that they
some kind of energy.
Well, they could just shut your shit down.
Like the feds type shit, or like they could shut your shit down, or anybody like if they like an EMP or something could just
anybody that
fuck
can
everything
anybody that can hack into the system could shut your shit down.
No, for sure.
You know, that's crash things,
hack into your shit,
hack into your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They could probably hack into your Tesla and make that shit drive to where you want it to drive and lock the doors and shit.
Mm-hmm. Or you don't pay your bill. I think they're coming out something where
they said that the Toyota that it'll repo itself.
You come outside. They get chasing,
just driving away and shit.
Chasing down your shit in your boxers and shit.
Like, you closed it and you hit lock, but you're still chilling in it, so it thinks you're not in it, and it just starts taking off.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know if I want a fucking self-driving car now.
I want a Tesla. I'm not gonna lie.
I do. I definitely do.
So did you see there was a man who called the police on the massage parlor because they tried to give him a rub and tug, and that's not what he was there for. So when they tried to give him a rub and tug, he asked for a refund. They didn't want to give him a refund, so he called the police.
That nigga got the rub and tug, and then he wanted the refund.
That nigga wanted the refund.
That's how he finessed. He was turning into finesse god.
He said, "A rub and tug with the condom? I want a refund."
But it's funny too.
Like, you already bust a nut.
It's funny though, because like for him to take the video, and then he start throwing around like
why you hate
I'm Christian,
bro? Why you hate it, bro?
I'm like, some of the freakiest people we know is Christian. You feel me? They ain't gonna stop you.
Move on. So you telling me that's your favorite massage parlor and they ain't never tried before?
You know what he's trying to get a little discount, nigga.
This is my 37th time here.
He got mad. He probably asked to fuck, and she said no.
They asked him, they're like, "Do you come here often?" He's like, "I've only been here 17 times, but they've never done this before." It's crazy.
Oh my God. No. Yeah, he's capping, bro. I think he's capping.
I think he just was trying to get
I think he was trying to, yeah.
All right.
Or so, no, but like, no, not free. More so trying to get more than what they were offering.
So let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
You walk in, right? You go to get a massage. He says, $20 extra. Rub and tug. What are you going to say?
I'm Christian. I'm Christian. I can't do these things. It's against my religion.
I'm Christian. Louis Vuitton.
It's against my religion.
That's funny. That's funny. But on another note, did you see that they found out? So apparently the guy that they based the movie Blindside on, just came out
that he wasn't adopted.
And he said that he was adopted. Wait, he said he wasn't adopted?
He said he wasn't adopted by the family.
And that they tricked him into getting his conservatorship?
I didn't know. I didn't read into it.
So now that's why I thought he was adopted. Then that happened. But the main part that I took from it was they tricked him into signing them over his conservatorship over to them.
I mean,
have you seen that? Have you seen that? What?
I mean, it worked out. It worked out for the best. This man's rich and known. And
how do you know he's rich? What if they took all his money? They have a conservatorship.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. I'm thinking emancipation or some shit.
No, so they have rights to all his money. Basically, they're in control.
And then they were in the movie. They were showing that he was a dumb fuck. So
he wasn't a dumb fuck. He was mentally ill. He's
really
slow.
No,
he's slow.
Oh, I feel fucked up.
Jesus.
That's not like my mom. Hey, I am my mom's
like dumb fuck. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he was somewhere in the middle. I don't know. How I remember the movie, he was a little slow. He was touched, as some people say. He wasn't necessarily
slow. Just he was an educated that we're showing. That's what I felt.
I think he had a problem learning too, though. Like,
I don't know. The movie was good.
Yeah, good movie.
Look, like I said, homie played in the NFL. He had a life that he wouldn't have. Now, I'm not saying that.
Maybe he really did need the conservatorship and he just doesn't believe he did. Just speaking devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, like he needed somebody to help run his life and like make his decisions.
But now he doesn't believe that he did because he's better now. So
yeah,
he's like, maybe I didn't this whole time. Or
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna say the man's lying. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
or
what if just fucking around?
What if he is?
Everything's jokes, man. Jokes
what if he is a little bit slow, and he didn't know that he made all this money from this movie?
Yeah.
Hey, nigga. Crowd, quiet.
Bro, it's fucking. I have the office, bro. I'm the office, my nigga.
You know how to put on silent, bro?
All right.
Fuck off. Business meeting, bro.
Fuck off.
So what if he is a little bit slow, and he finds out, you know, hey, they've been making millions. You know what I'm saying? And they've just been, you know. I'm sleeping on the couch upstairs on a futon.
If there's money being like this, like, you know what I mean? What is that shit called? Extorted. You know what I mean? From this man, like, hey, give him his fucking money. Yeah. You feel me? But from what was painted, the picture that was painted, you know, like he lived a better life.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from what I seen, it would have been either that or fucking. I mean, this man probably would not even. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but at what point do you say, all right, we're past that. We're not in that same position we were before. Now it's just.
No, if they're
because once I'm in the NFL and shit, nigga, I can't be like, well, if they would have never gave me my start, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just like.
Because if I'm not mistaken, like they started to manage him essentially, right? Too.
I'm sure they were probably running everything.
Yeah,
like he was their kid.
You know, so we're just crazy, man. Like, okay, so let me paint you a picture of what I was feeling the other day.
Yeah,
right. It's trash or what?
Oh no.
What does it taste like?
Pepper.
Pepper. No, it tastes like grapefruit to me.
Your shit.
This one tastes like grapefruit.
We got an audience member. Can we get a clap from the audience member? Go ahead and clap it up, audience member. Weak ass clap. We need one of those people with the sign that hold it up and says like clap now, laugh now.
Okay, so look, okay. So I'm walking in UCLA, right? And I'm like, you know, maybe 20 years ago, I could have been walking on that campus and it could have been one of those stories. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Where the coach see you and be like, yo, what you doing?
Nah.
You know what I mean? But I'm walking this time, I'm like, yeah, that shit ain't never happened.
He's walking, he's like, watch, they gonna see me right now.
You know? All I do is get reminded, like, oh, you should be lining up you should have been lining up on the end, you know, on Sundays.
Yeah.
I'm like, there ain't nobody saying, you know what?
Not no more.
You got what I need.
They don't even tell you.
We need you at the DN line.
They don't even tell you should have been no more. They're like,
hey, you could have been, nigga. Look at you now, Walmart University. Oh, I got that one before. That's
what they told you? You should have told them, fuck you, nigga.
I should have fucking RKO'd him right there. Like, what the fuck? Nuts.
The fuck you doing so good, bitch?
I'm like, what is your fucking profession, bitch?
How about I show you my football skills right now, bitch?
That shit was funny.
Hey, fuck that guy. If you're watching this shit right now, bro, fuck you. Bitch ass nigga.
That shit was funny. Okay, so I want to talk about another thing though, bro. Okay.
What's up?
I love women, but I want to talk about women and how I think that they just have a little bit more energy than us. In the sense of they always want to do some shit.
Well, that's a fact.
It's a fucking parade for them every day. Where are we going next? Disneyland? Where are we going next? Fucking Chicago?
And it can range from Chicago to CVS. Like, let's just go to CVS. Like, why the fuck are we going to go to CVS?
And walk the aisles and look at this.
I just want to, I heard there's a new drink that they have. What the fuck? We got drinks here.
No, but it's like you, right? Let's say you. Tell me if this sounds good to you. You come home from work, take a shower, throw something on,
Ooh,
and just relax.
amazing.
That sounds, and I could do that 5 times out of the week, 6 times out of the week, no problem.
Do that for like 3 weeks in a row, no problem. No biggie.
Bro, you hit the fucking door. They're like, are we going to do this? Are we going to the moon today? You're like, no, I want to keep my ass on the
You want to go to the Galleria? There's a new movie out. Frozen yogurt? No. Sound like a goddamn NPC. Gang,
Ice
gang,
cream.
gang, gang.
Ice
Ice cream. Sandwich. Pizza. Ice cream. Pizza.
He's glitching again.
Target.
He's glitching
Pizza.
again.
Ice cream. Movies.
Yeah, I could just do a lot of nothing.
No, 100%.
And I just think that, so I'm going to chalk it up to energy, bro. They just got a little bit more energy sometimes.
I like how you put it that way, man. You know what that shows?
What?
Growth.
Why?
You're growing, man.
Why? What would I say typically?
These bitches.
No.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I just fucking with you.
I'm
You
not
wouldn't
Rick
say that.
James.
No, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that.
No, I just think that the women have more energy, bro. They just, which, hey, all power, like, I'll say this, okay? So, they're master planners, okay? You could go out, there's our itinerary. You know where we're going to be at every hour, what's going to happen. We're eating at this time. It's just like
Organizational.
It's like, you know, you're at a funeral and it's just.
You know what else they say women do? Like when it comes to organizing is like packing things in. Like you're going to put something in the back of the car or in the trunk and we're trying to fill the shit in. Oh yeah, let them fill that shit in. She finna stack that shit like Tetris. Put this little L-shaped shit. Put this shit. Tip top this. For sure.
Tetris.
Man will be like, and get this shit in there.
So that might mean that the real Tetris game, they said that the man created it, but maybe women actually were behind it.
Behind Tetris, just in another way. It was just a. Have you seen the Tetris movie?
I
think I told you about it.
Yeah, I seen the majority of it. I seen majority of it.
Damn, bro.
I fell out like probably like towards the ending, middle part.
Yeah, it's a good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Tetris movie, pretty fire.
Can we talk about the Bible real quick?
The Bible? Sure. John 3:16.
Let's talk about the Bible, bro. Because we're talking about women, you know, and I wanna highlight something. And this is where like it could be controversial to anybody that's out there that's religious. But I wanna say that the Bible started out and it instantly smacked women across the face, bro.
Women?
Women.
Oh, women.
Because it said that we were created, or woman was created from us, men.
Is that what it says?
Yes. From the rib. From the rib of a man.
This is true.
So instantly, as soon as you read the first couple chapters, it goes to the women, bro.
And then Eve eats the apple.
And then it blames it. No. Eve made Adam eat the apple. So it automatically blames the woman again.
That's right.
So
the Bible's right. I believe it now. Just from that. Everything's true. I'm religious.
Why?
Because women will make you eat that apple.
They're very convincing. Okay? That's why we
talk about do a lot of shit he wouldn't normally do in the presence of a woman. He gonna say some shit about his boy that he normally wouldn't talk about. He gonna fucking do backflips. He gonna, you feel me? Express his emotions, his deepest emotions. You feel me?
No, women, they definitely have that type of power, yes. But I'm just saying, like, to me, when I hear that, it automatically lies to me. So why would I believe it?
You think it's lying because women...
We're clearly created from women. Clearly. Where'd you come out from? Okay, yeah, you start With your
I mean,
dad.
but then that's going into like, do Adam and Eve have belly buttons? Like type shit. Like,
What do you mean?
do Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
I don't know.
How would they? They weren't born. They didn't come out nobody's stomach, so they wouldn't have no umbilical cord. So they'd have no belly button.
I mean, of course. Well, the Bible starts off with some crazy shit. It's just like abracadabra, boom.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like,
You know, I mean,
this thing is stupid. Is that what it says?
Yeah, abracadabra.
That's probably the craziest way to describe the Bible by our Lord and Jesus.
Bro,
We're gonna have somebody come in here.
I don't give a fuck. Look, and
the
then
Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
the Peter, the Joseph, the Peter, the Pedro. My mom, we need to get her to bless this every day. Every time before when we start.
That's how I was just starting.
Like,
Say that.
I want to bless this.
This fuck, you got to get a video first.
I want to bless this podcast.
You gotta get a video.
Watch my son's podcast.
You gotta get.
She be hitting these fools up saying, "Watch Not Impressed."
You gotta get her to fucking do that shit, bro. It's funny. I was at a
Hey, if you guys enjoyed that episode, like, let us know.
For sure. Tap in. I was at my boy, shout out Richie's fucking son Russell's first birthday. And so some of the other homies were there. Julian, shout out Julian. They were chopping up. They're talking about the podcast and shit. So they were talking about your mom, and they were just talking about how this nigga was like, I was at work and I just kept saying, Peter. That nigga was like, I could have stopped saying that shit for a couple of days. I'm like, damn, she got a fucking punchline already, catchphrase and shit. That's crazy.
No, for sure. It's
Niggas
funny
were
because
fucking with it though, for sure.
it's funny because like when I was younger, all the homies would say "beta," but it was kind of like derived from my mom saying "Peter."
Yeah,
but they'd be like "beta."
Sounds like they were calling you a bitch to me.
Fuck you. Good one, Donna.
Oh shit, better.
No, it wasn't. That was just the first part of it. It was Pera Pepe.
Pera Pepe. Oh my god, that's crazy.
But I had like, it was funny because in school too, it was like Peraville. So we had like our own little like
what the fuck, Petterville? And it was your city or what? Or was your brother's?
Which one? I don't know. Ask my mom.
That's crazy. This nigga's Petterville. What kind of shit are you guys doing, man? That's crazy.
Bro, we had so many different stupid little things we would say as kids, bro. Like,
that's dope though. That's you too. You know, for me, it's always fun to grow up with like siblings and niggas.
For sure.
Because I was the only child for a while.
I know.
You know, so
how was that? Did you get everything you want?
Fuck no, I didn't get nothing. That's the crazy part. And it's always
like, I didn't get shit. Your mom's watching this like, fuck you, Kyle.
I mean, I did, but like you already know how it goes. The first child is like the fill out, and then like the rest of the kids is kind of like, we felt bad for not giving them shit, so we're gonna give them extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, and it's just like,
damn, I've always been a spoiled motherfucker.
Or sometimes they feel like we're too tight on this person, so let's be more loose. Or usually they're a lot more strict with the first kid.
Like when my mom would get taxes if I got the most money of all my siblings.
That's crazy.
I get like 5, they get like 2.
That's crazy. She's just giving you money?
Yeah, from her taxes.
That's crazy.
It was like our Christmas, my nigga, straight up.
But you guys get Christmas gifts too, or you just get the money?
I mean, I don't really remember really great Christmases except for one, to be honest with you. But like, I would say that like tax season was Christmas, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm not talking shit. Shout out my mom. You feel me? She did her shit. I did have gifts and shit. You know what I mean? I had stuff. You know, me and my stepdad, we had an Xbox like, and shit. Yeah. You know, we had stuff.
No, I know, you just use that as a form of expression.
Yeah, we had shit, of course. Like, my mom did her shit.
You say you had a cell phone. You say you had a light up belt. Nigga, you had some shit.
No. But I had a cell phone, and I couldn't even call nobody with that shit. That shit was just a tracker, nigga. All I could call was my mom and my grandparents.
No
how? Bullshit. I don't know how. Only phone I ever seen like that.
That shit was like FBI type phone.
Nah, it was a regular phone, but I don't know. It was like, I don't know how they did it, but it was a little different than just blocking numbers like nowadays. It was just like, I don't know if it was built in, it was just.
Because I know they had like your like you have your 5, there was like a 5 people you can call. And it was like free or some shit like that.
No, it was just literally, it would not work to call anybody else.
So they couldn't even call 911?
I couldn't, only 911, my mom, my stepdad, and probably 2 of my grandparents. And that's it, nigga. That shit was a tracker, homie.
What did they do
No cap. No cap.
Bro, they like they were jailbreaking shit before jailbreaking was a thing.
Yeah. And I told you before, I mean, I'm not talking shit, but like, nigga, we struggle on one pair of shoes a year type nigga. You feel me?
Sure.
Type shit. Like,
nigga, I got the same shoes every year. I got FUBUs. For like 5 years straight, nigga. I would just switch back and forth. I get the white ones. FUBUs. I get the black ones. They look like Air Force One, but they were FUBU. Shit, I wanted the Air Force One, but had to do with the fucking fuck you by us, nigga.
I didn't get a pair of good kicks. The coolest kicks I got before high school, before the 10th grade, was Chucks. That was the farthest I went up there.
No Vans?
I don't even think Vans.
Got my Vans on.
The coolest I got was Chucks. And then I got to high school in like the 10th grade and I got like some, I think they were like Nike Vulcan. I didn't even know really like too much what to buy. Like I just seen those. They look cool. They were like some black skate shoes. They were pretty clean. I got them bitches.
You ever had like DCs and like the skater shoes? You ever had the puffed up ass fucking
I feel like I had might have had a pair of DCs.
The DCs were comfortable.
Like middle school.
They're all wide and shit.
Yeah.
For my big ass foot, nigga.
No, that shit perfect. That shit already busting out the seams and shit.
When you get your shoes, do you get them like a size up?
I used to get a size smaller. I feel like in the 9th grade, like in high school and shit. But
size small? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fools trying to be one of those people that be crushing. You ever seen those fools that be crushing their feet and they want to make your feet smaller?
And at the time, all the homies
more attractive.
Nah, well, that's like Japanese culture and shit.
Right?
Like
there's some shit where like shit. They like.
No, they like.
This nigga was over there doing that shit. Just
that shit. Just a lot of the homies. You know, back then you share shoes and shit like that. Like you could borrow these, you could wear these and shit. So. It would be like high school, like most of the niggas were 9.5 or 10, and I was a 10. So let me get that 9.5 shit. Fuck
got you.
Let me see them Vans.
Like, I'm gonna slide in them.
Let me see them Vans, nigga. Now my toes all crunched and shit. That shit thrown up the west side. This shit crazy.
Just all bumped up on the front. You see toe knuckles.
That's why I wear the Crocs all the time. I'm like, I'm trying to chill, nigga.
My mom said those are the Barbie slippers.
Well, yeah, that shit was funny. She was trying to get on me, huh?
She was.
Shout out Linda, good time, man.
We started with the Don Vito's sister.
Yeah, Don Vito's sister went straight to Olish, fucking on her head.
We had talked about Bobby, the podcast.
Bobby Altov, yeah.
So did you see that they like got rid of the episode of
They deleted the Drake episode and they unfollowed each other.
What do you think happened there?
I have no idea, man. Nigga Drake hit it. Her husband found out. He said unfollow that nigga, delete the
This is exactly what I said.
Delete the pod. Nah. Shit. If I found out my bitch fucked Drake, if we're married, I'm definitely not telling her to delete the pod. I mean, that's money.
I was gonna bring money in. Like,
I'm not telling you to delete the pod. I might not be fucking
at that point.
I might not be fucking with you, but leave the pod. We ain't gonna. There's no point to delete that. Like block.
No, that's a part of my alimony now when I divorce your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Leave the pod. So that's what makes me think there had to be something between them two. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll be archived and it'll pop back up.
I was gonna say. So do you think they probably holding on to it to build it up? I don't know. Like,
nah, it makes no sense unless it's like some kind of legal thing or they got into it about something. But we don't really see Drake being that petty telling her to get off. But another crazy part about it is that, did you see? So, you know, they came up with this whole story that basically, it was just organic. He came on, he seen her podcast, he followed her, she tapped in. He said he liked her shit.
Yeah.
They got a podcast, boom, her shit bumps up, gets 8 million views.
Yep.
So apparently, his agency, the main agent at his agency, is her agent. And it's been her agent since before she even created the podcast.
So there's just like there's a little bit of a connection.
So they're trying to say, is it more of like a plant type shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Industry plant type shit.
Well, no, I mean, like the girl came up from TikTok, bro.
No, for sure, but that doesn't always translate instantly to, you just make one podcast.
How do you get these bigger names?
That's what I'm saying.
Because she just sat down with Mark Cuban.
Yeah, I seen that. And they're sitting on the floor.
Random. And this nigga Mark Cuban has some dark ass feet, nigga. Too.
I didn't see his feet,
nigga. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Wash your feet before you get on the. This nigga
he
was
didn't know
like,
they're gonna be sitting on the floor.
He was moonwalking throughout that whole like garage area and shit. Like,
he was. They said that supposedly they just cleaned that one spot. They're like, we found a Swiffer and cleaned this one spot.
She asked that nigga for money.
Then what'd he say?
No.
Why is she asking everybody for money?
Because she said she's in debt.
Well, I bet.
I'm like, how? I mean, we do a podcast. We're not in debt like that.
She's got student loans probably, and she's also paying the agent.
She said she's flying everywhere and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, she said she's paying for her own shit.
Do you think there's any longevity in her pod, though?
I mean, I think once you even get the ball rolling, you feel me? It all depends what you do after that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's rolling like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So
she just got Mark Cuban.
Yeah. I think that it's like kind of just like a niche, like it's Funny Marco type shit, but it's a little bit different because she's playing as like the white, awkward white girl type shit. But I don't know how far that goes. You feel me? Personally, I'm not I don't see myself like watching that shit every day and trying to see what's next every time.
Yeah.
Like we talked about before, unless it's about the guest. Like,
I think it'll probably always have those moments though, you know?
Yeah,
it's like between two ferns.
And that's all that matters. All you need is a couple moments, nigga.
Yeah, that's it.
And a couple views. All you need is a 100K views. She's getting almost a couple million.
Yeah.
You get a couple 100K every podcast. That's not bad.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's all I have. You have anything else?
Yeah, that's all I got too, man. That's episode 46. You feel me? Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Keep it going. You feel me? That's another one. It's your boy Canes World.
For peace sake.
Till next time.